Hello. So I really feel fortunate to have created the life that I've wanted in all aspects of my life, as a father, as a business person, as a spiritual person, but I'm still waiting to kind of manifest my life partner. And I've met incredible women, but I seem to find flaws or I'm hoping that one day I'll find someone that'll be like, boom, that's it. And is that the way it works with love? Do you really know? Or?
Well, often you do know it when you see it, but if you continue to practice the vibration of that's not it, 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 it's hard for that which is it to get through that smoke screen.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what we were talking about earlier, about trying to figure out where your vibrational frequency is. And that's the tricky part, isn't it? Because when you want something to manifest and it hasn't, it's difficult not to notice that it hasn't manifested. And so your attention upon its absence keeps it from coming. So that's why we talk about this a lot. Being unconditional in the desire rather than conditional. Talking about the love rather than the person to whom you will flow the love. Talking about the companionship rather than talking about the companion. Talking about the state of being together rather than the person with whom you will be together. The word is the uncondition of it rather than the condition of it. And the best way to describe the uncondition of something, just for sake of this evolution of thought, let's call the uncondition the feeling of it. Let's call the uncondition the emotion of it. So the person is going to be the condition, but the uncondition of it is the feeling of the person, the feeling. So if you can begin to think about what it feels like to have that feeling of belonging, that feeling of understood humor, that feeling of satisfaction, that feeling of exhilaration, that feeling of, now here's where it gets a little dicey, that feeling of having someone to whom you can flow your love. Well, now that's when it gets dicey, because in the moment that you try to picture the one to whom you can flow the love, and that picture hasn't filled in, now you begin activating the resistance to it. So it's that dance that you're doing, finding the feeling of something. That's why we talk about this vortex version. Oh, it's real. Your partner is real, but it's a vibrational reality right now, which means it's an unconditioned. It's an unconditioned that you're going to turn into a thing. It's a condition that you're going to turn into something. But if you try too hard to turn it into the thing, if you need the thing to be there before you allow yourself to have the feeling, that's backwards. You got to be able to find the feeling before you need the thing. Oh, we just said that more clearly than ever before, because almost everybody is saying, give me the thing and then I'll have a feeling response to it. That's very conditional life. Give me the thing. Give me a lot of money and then I'll feel prosperous. And give me a place to live with no job and then I'll feel free. And then give me someone to love, then I will feel love. And we say it does not work that way. You have to find the feeling without needing something that you don't have yet.
So if you have that feeling in a relationship with someone in, say, 70% of the categories, and you're kind of feeling that which you've experienced,
you're doing that the hard way. Because now not only have you not yet found the one, you've found 30% absolutely not the one. And now, without meaning to, you're asking that 30% to change. You're making it conditional. Esther's sisters and some of their kids, it's a sort of family thing. That guy'd be perfect if he was different. He'd just be perfect if he was different.
Right. So be in relationship with the unconditional.
Say again?
So be in relationship with the unconditional.
Which is to say, be in a relationship with your vortex version. Be in a relationship with your own inner being. Be in a relationship with love, not your object of love. Be in a relationship with that feeling of wonder, not your object of wonder.
I love that.
Find the feeling. find the feeling. And some worry, oh, I'm going to get so happy I won't want anybody. And we say, just like we were talking about with our first conversation, yeah, you're going to get so happy you won't want anybody. That's what they were trying to teach him. You won't want in that needy way. And when that's no longer active within you, what you want will just flow into your experience, and you will know when you see. You'll say, there you are. There you are. Now I can see you and hear you and smell you and taste you and touch you, lick you. There you are. There you are. I recognize you by how I feel, not by what I'm translating through my physical senses, by what I feel. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Wonderful.